I don't like Arby's, but we have the meats. After the Minnesota Vikings drafted Donovan Jackson, guard out of Ohio State, 6'4", 320, and he is a big man coming in to protect J.J. McCarthy. Thank God. I feel like for now, I want to say at least a decade, I've been pounding on the table for an actual offensive line for the Minnesota Vikings, and now we might actually have one. Boys, we might have a live one. So left to right, Christian Darrisaw. Now Donovan Jackson. Will Fry's in the middle of it all. At right guard. Then you got, of course, the lovable Ryan Kelly and Brian O'Neill at right tackle. So that's the makings of a pretty good offensive line, if you ask me. And so Donovan Jackson, I think, was the perfect pick for the Vikings, for him to fall there. And you know he was coveted because the Texans were sitting there at 25. As soon as Donovan Jackson picked, both those next picks, 25th and the 26th pick, were both traded. So you know he was in high demand. And Donovan Jackson, I think he's going to come in immediately. The fact that he also played left tackle, I think is going to really help him out a lot because if Christian Darrisaw isn't good to go for the Minnesota Vikings week 1, we do have Jackson, who I would honestly probably start Walter Rouse at left tackle and keep Donovan Jackson at guard. And then that way he can just, settle into the position that he's going to play for the rest of his career with the Vikings. So, at Ohio State, midway through the season, did switch over to left tackle and performed beautifully. Now, there's a caveat there. He did allow 2 sacks, but it was also against Abdul Carter from Penn State. Maybe you've heard of him, number 3 overall pick. So that was rough, but then he bounced back and did not allow a single sack the rest of the season, including the national championship against Notre Dame, who, let's face it, did not get the job done. So for Donovan Jackson, I think it was the perfect pick for the Vikings, and quite honestly, I think that it's going to be a really, really good missing piece for the Vikings here. Once again, we have the meats up on the front for the Minnesota Vikings to come in and block for J.J. McCarthy. But let us know what you guys think. Donovan Jackson, drafted 24th overall by the Minnesota Vikings in the 2025 NFL Draft. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe down below, and we'll see you on the next video.